Hello there, and welcome to another bit of the Elder Scrolls, Oblivion. Yes. Not got much else to add beyond that, so great. This is probably going to be a shorter one, because again, I'm staying up a bit later to play. Yeah. Let's see if the game loads properly, because I've deleted all the Morrowind music and the game runs superb. That's great. So, this part we're going to look at Market District and deal with the copious coin purse.
Welcome back. I have the best prices in town. Why? I'm smart, and you're smart. We know the right people, we get the best deals.
And who are the people? Britain.
What can I interest you in?
This is the kind of stuff he sells, so he does sell gear quite cheap. Other people would sell these things for lower. Yeah, sorry, for more. Actually, maybe do with buying some repair hammers. They will last me longer.
I let that go too cheaply.
I'm not in urgent need of new gear, if I'm honest, so...
A pleasure to serve you.
So, we've basically got to follow Thorin here and find out who his dealer is. Wait for his shop to close.
Good to see you. Urjabi helps his brothers, Rakshazzah and Hasiri, to run the Black Horse Courier. Others write. We organize, we deliver. The news never stops.
This is the man of the Black Horse Courier.
The Black Horse Courier brings the news of the people to the people. We are funded by the Empire, so our broadsheets are always free. You too.
So that's sort of like a missed opportunity for discussing the politics of the game, but like, what does a free newspaper mean, or a government subsidized one mean for the
well met. Good
free
that you
speech
want to
laws of
get better.
Tamriel and such.
Take care.
So we're just gonna wait until evening, I suppose, to try and find out what Thorinir is gonna do. Oh, hello. So Thorinir has gone for a little wander. Let's find out where he is, just to make sure this is properly recording. Yep, all's good. So while I do encourage my viewers to comment and tell me what they think of the game and games in general and keep me updated with news, I appreciate that like the whole engagement thing is not great on my end, so I apologise for that. I will respond to a comment that one of my long-time users, so your long-time viewers made, and that's that the characters are ugly, and I'd say yes they are, especially by today's standards, but
Hello again.
keep in mind that
Well met.
there weren't many games where you could like go up to someone like this and speak to them.
Bye.
Speak.
Just wait for this guy to pass through the door if he's going to. If not, wait an hour for him to make a move somewhere. Yeah, but there wasn't really much.
Marana, I'm very fond of nice things. How fortunate that I can afford them.
Champion dialogue.
The Temple District is by far the most desirable address in the city. Why? Because I live here, of course. Don't you agree? Goodbye.
Yep, that's the Cloud District, the OG Cloud District like meme.
Hi there.
What?
Is there a tougher person to get a deal from than Palinira?
She's the best in the city.
Health and fortune traveler. I'm Denari Amnis. May the Nine bless your dreams.
Yeah, so it wasn't very often that you'd actually go up to someone like this and see all this detail for the hundreds of NPCs that you'll come across in just, ordinary terms.
It's the city of Tiber Septim, youngest of the gods. Go to the palace and the Temple of the One. Stand on the stones where Talus stood. Irene Metric moves with such grace. I wonder what it is she does.
How
Good
goes
day.
it?
I've been better.
Goodbye.
So yeah. So yeah, like, I'm not saying that I disagree. I mean, I sort of do disagree that the character models are ugly and such, but the thing is, yeah, this was the best you got at the time in a game this big. And the thing is I don't just want to excuse Oblivion for like its flaws, of which I'm sure you can point to many. What were the alternatives? You had Morrowind, which was an absolutely dreary looking game.
Hello.
Risen or Gothic again. No one looks good in those games. This is actually where I need to be.
That you, Agamir?
Shh! Not so loud. How many times have I told you that?
Sorry, I am not used to this kind of meeting. It always makes me nervous.
Well, just shut up and listen to me. The next shipment will be sooner than I expected. Just have the money ready.
Same assortment of things? I mean, I have enough clothing for now.
You take what I get. I get notice at the last second, and I have to jump on it. No time to be picky about it.
Well, that society is putting more pressure on me, so maybe we better cut back for a while.
You cut back now, and I'm going to take my business elsewhere. Or maybe pay a visit to that Jensine and tell her about your little scheme. Is that so?
Fine. You made your point. Contact me when you have the items, and we'll meet again.
Don't worry. It'll be very soon. Now get out of here.
Hello again. Why are you following me? Please, go away. I'm quite busy. Samuel Bantian used to be a wild one. They say he used to be quite the locksmith.
He wasn't quite sure how to read that line.
Please, I'm very busy.
Yes? You too.
So yeah, interesting.
Hey.
So I can follow him to his house. Got his house key because we're going to need that, because entering this guy's house is a pain. So having the key will be helpful. So Yeah, what else was there? Fable, there was Gothic, there was Dark Souls, again. Character models went great. And yeah, and don't get me wrong, there are some models that are like inexcusably bad. There we go. So he's just left. Let's have a look around. Oh, I found my way into Agamir's basement. The place consists of an odd assortment of clothing and trinkets. Most disturbing is the dirty shovel and mud-encrusted boots tucked under the corner and the bits of ground bone meal strewn about. I suspect Agamir's stock he sells to Thorinir is taken from the recently dead. I should continue to search carefully for more solid evidence in his grisly accusation. Bone meal, which we can use. Sure is a lot of bone meal. Bones. I found a manifest that seems to detail names of the recently deceased, what they were buried with, and their locations in Cyrodiil. I should take this macabre manifest and confront Thorinir, as he may not realise where his merchandise is coming from. Recently deceased. Fairless Wagarian, Imperial City, quilted doublet, a doublet, green silk pants, gold trim shoes, gold ring, Cassia Shadinal, green and blue outfit, green velvet shoes, silver amulet with blue stone, silver ring, Noda Cloud Seeker, broomer, fine silk robe, silk shoes, fine ashen cane with inlaid copper, gold ring. Adaria Withel, Breville, blue dress, blue suede shoes, fine silver necklace, gold ring with polished stones, gold ring with red stone, Kayla Swinchell, Breville, white dress with floral pattern, gold trimmed cow-eyed shoes, gem necklace, gold ring with onyx stones, Dondlar in Leowin, green brocade doublet, green silk pants, green velvet shoes with gold thread trimming, polished wood box with silver fittings, small polished statue of azure stone in box. I don't know, man. Olithenius, Shadinal, decorative leather armouring, gold buckles, silver longsword personalised. I wonder if that's the one he's got. He's stolen for himself. Soft leather boots and a glass ring. Offered cabins, anvil, travel cloak with fine silver and green leaf fastener. Enchanted sword, short sword with gold writing. Gold ring with inscriptions, cursed, leather bound travel journal. Travel cloak with silver and green leaf fastener. Enchanted sword shard with inlaid writing. Gold ring with inscription, cursed. Very clever. Selena Rotona, Imperial City. Red velvet dress, red and gold velvet shoes. Silver necklace with locket. Silver ring with blue stones. So we've got a shovel as well. That's not the shovel we need, never mind. Grady's house while we're here, though. Let's have a look at what else he might have in stock for us. Tactics. Hello. Okay. Nothing else super useful there.
What is it, citizen?
So let's make our way to wherever Manifest tells us to go next.
Hey.
How do you do?
Yeah. Humph. Yeah. I have no idea what you're talking about, but you have a sick mind. Get away from me.
What else was there? Fable. So yeah, I wanted to actually talk about Fable a bit today as well.
Welcome back.
Another one of the earlier role-playing games that I did.
I can't believe
Right.
what I'm seeing in this book. I'm mortified to think these things here were once on the bodies of the recently deceased. It's just too horrible to comprehend. I don't even know what to say. I guess an apology is not enough. What can I do? Yes, that's the least I can do. First and foremost, I will never meet with him again. I can promise you that. Secondly, I remember him mentioning a place he had to be this very day. Yes, that's right. He said that he wouldn't be able to do anything else, as he had something important to do. You don't think he would dig up another... Oh, no, he wouldn't. But I guess he has been. Oh, my. What have I done? Yes, you do that. And in the meantime, I'll decide what to do with all these ill-gotten things. I'm so sorry. I don't even want to look at it for another moment. I hope everyone can forgive me for not doing a better job checking up on my sources. I hope you can forgive me. I had no idea.
So, something I learned recently, because I went to like a mind, body and spirit event lately. I'm not that big into spiritualism, but I go because it's a hobby for myself and my partner. We spoke to a really interesting person who deals with like crystal healing and all that sort of thing. Again, I don't necessarily believe in it, and neither does this guy. So he's a geologist, and he talks about how like unethical a lot of crystal healing sort of stuff is because people don't source it carefully. That a lot of stones that you can buy are from like child slaves in the Congo and things like that. Yeah.
I had a feeling you'd catch on sooner or later.
Of course you did.
That's why I
Just
had
told you.
this trap prepared for you. If you'll notice, the grave is already dug. This time, it wasn't to take something away from the graveyard. It was to add something. I'm afraid all I can offer you is an unmarked grave.
Well, first of all, deal with bodyguard. And then
You'll never take me down. Your bloody soul, Sovngarde. Die, death.
or not. I think first what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal up. So like here, one must be careful of where they source one's things. That's probably actually just created even more weight, but never mind. Not a whole lot I can work with. See, that's one thing I have to give the Skyrim, that even in Skyrim you can put together just about anything, and even if it fails, you can level up. Your stained fingers attest to your diligence in mixing potions and learning their secrets. You are now an apprentice of alchemy. All potion ingredients have 4 potential effects. You can now automatically identify the first 2 effects. Oh, and there we go. It's now opened up a bit more. And that means that I can create more potions. So we need to go a shovel. There's 20th. So yeah, you can't loot these. Caliban, I believe, was a reference to something in a former Elder Scrolls game, but I can't place it. A glass longsword. Now that would be worth a fair bit, wouldn't it? What can I drop that isn't worth that much? Oh, if it weighs 40, I could come back for it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So there we go. So now free from that frightful place, and now we can head back to the market district, knowing justice has been done, and we've earned ourselves a bit of money.
All citizens are welcome in the Imperial Palace, at least on the first 2 floors. The Imperial Legion is at your disposal, citizen. What seems to be the problem?
So interestingly enough, if you kill these guys, they won't actually drop loot. Well, they won't drop their armor. At least not the body armor, anyway.
Chancellor Okado isn't seeing any visitors. The Elder Council chambers are closed to the public for the duration of the emergency. Truth is, move along.
But yeah, you can go in there and you can explore. In fact, you will, like sort of one day, be quite involved in that place.
Were you able to stop Agomir? Then we can at last rest. I feared had he somehow bested you, I'd be next. It is fortunate that your skills exceeded his. I've come to some decisions. I intend to donate all of the money I have made, as well as what is left of these stolen items, to the temple. I also want you to know that I had a long discussion with Jensine, and I have decided to join the society. I realize you risked your life to give me a chance, and Thorinir never forgets things like that. Accept this ring, as it's the least I can do to say thank you. Now, don't be a stranger. The copious coin purse is still in business. I have disposed of all my ill-gotten merchandise, and replaced it with more expensive, but carefully obtained items. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Go ahead. You've shown me mercy. I won't forget that. Thank you.
Okay, so we've sorted that out. And now I can go see Jensine and claim a reward.
I have been anxiously awaiting your return.
Oh,
I
yeah,
am
the bandit.
pleased that Thorinir has decided to donate his inventory to the temple. At least he is trying to make amends. The very thought of what Agarmir was doing sickens me. I hope those poor souls rest in peace now that this is over. The Imperial Watch seems awfully worried about the Grey Fox. Look at all those wanted posters. Well done! This shovel will certainly confirm Agarmir's crimes. Along with the manifest, it should prove useful to the City Watch. In your absence, Thorinir visited, and we spoke at length about his role in this scheme. I believe him when he says he didn't know Agarmir's sources. He told me of his intentions to donate all of the money and inventory to the local temple. He also agreed to buy and sell merchandise at fair prices. Last but not least, he's officially joined the society. I am taken aback by his honest intentions. In return, the society has decided not to press charges. His name will be absconded from the records of this crime. Now, I'm sure you are waiting to hear about your reward. The society thanks you for everything you have done. Please, take this gold. Many thanks on behalf of all of us. I'm mature enough to admit I was mistaken about Thorinir. He's a welcome member of our group in the Market District. Let's do business.
So... after that, her disposition has to improve. Now let's find out. So, yeah,
It's been a pleasure doing business.
let's see if we can find someone who can buy things for a bit more money.
I hope I can help. Tell me more. If you need something enchanted, Calendil has the goods.
That's good to know, isn't it?
Armor, weapons, I have it all.
'Cause
How
that-
may I help you?
Joining the Mage's Guild, that's a bit difficult. Until I can get these enchanted, I can't really do a whole lot. So, I will sell them. Debaser.
Thank
Let's have a look at Debaser. Let's equip that weapon and find out what it looks like.
Be seeing you.
So that's what it looks like. So it's like a unique blade. It's a short sword. If I bring my character up there, that's what it looks like. Yeah. That will be a good money spinner later. Does weigh 32 though. So that's not great.
Get your Black Horse Courier here. Have a copy of the Black Horse Courier. It's the only way to get the real news. Feature story on the Grey Fox. Here's a copy of the Black Horse Courier. Identity of the Grey Fox revealed. Sorry? Only one copy of the Black Horse Courier per customer. It would be perfect if the Watch could just get rid of the damned Thieves Guild. You don't have this problem in Anvil or Bruma.
Do you not? Okay.
Goodbye.
Right, let's have a look at some other quests. to have forgotten I have some storage. Let's do this one. Fucking hell. Tell me. I auto-saved, okay. Oh, hello. Ah, okay. It's an adult room airfish. So the higher level you get, seemingly the older they get as well. Because otherwise this would just be a room air slaughterfish. So the reason why I'm continuing to cast a spell is because I can level up alteration just by casting it. That means I can cast more complex spells. Yeah, I can't power attack underwater. No idea why. If I can cast underwater.
Oh!
I can cast underwater breathing. If I can cast that, that's going to be a lot more useful than wearing a ring all the time. Right, let's find the next one. Yeah, the more magic you expend, or the higher the level of the spell, or whatever, the better your spellcasting ability is going to be. surface, get to the surface. Okay. Now I need to get to land. Right, plan B. Rest up, go back in, fight him again. So while we're doing this quest, I would like to talk briefly about some other RPGs that were out this time. Because like we had because I was mentioning like Fable and such, and I love Fable. I really do. It's one of my favourite playing games of all time. And the thing is that it's amazing how so many people are just so convinced by Peter Molyneux to buy his games, and they know that it's not gonna work out as well as they'd like it to, but they keep on doing it. They keep falling for it. So Peter Molyneux is something of an auteur in a way, where he when he made Fable, he wanted to make the greatest role-playing game ever made, and that's a lofty goal. It really is. That is in no way an easy feat. And Peter Molyneux comes from games like was it Populous? And other sort of God games. Yeah, he's done a lot of stuff. He did Dungeon Master, he did, was it Dungeon Master? Dungeon Keeper rather. Yeah, he's been around the block, and he's done a lot of different genres, mostly God games and sort of simulator games. I think he did Theme Hospital and all that stuff. Where's this fish? So there is one nearby. There we go. Take that, you prick. Imagine how I've glitched them through the rocks. I'll come back. Oh, there he is. Well, there's a whole new meaning to the word flying fish, doesn't it? I don't even know if I'm actually damaging that. Let's rest until daylight. I think that might be the best idea. So, yeah, so when Babel came around, like, it was this game that was pitched as, like, it would always evolve with everything you did. Like, you could carve your name into a trait, or, like, you could plant an oak, and, like, that oak would, you know, rise over the years, and it would grow, and it would be there when you, as and when you left it, and things like that. It was an enchanting idea for a game. And the thing is that, like, Peter Molyneux keeps saying things like this. And, you know, oh, he wants 12. Bloody hell. Seems as though, as you level up, he wants more of these scales. How many have we got? Can I use them in alchemy? Oh right, great, we've got quite a few of these things to kill on. See some clams there. Which ones just have pearls? Yeah, so Peter Molyneux kept making all these claims for like how he's going to make all these great games and whatnot. And they are good games, but I think people expect the world, and yeah, fair enough. You know, that's what Peter Molyneux is selling. So, oh hello. So much unusual horse and rider. Is this? Oh, yes, it is.
What do you want?
Hello, Countess.
Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild. I hear they're always looking for recruits.
This is Countess. I want to say Anvil, but I don't think that's correct. Countess Coral, maybe?
I heard you know how to move in light armor.
What?
Bye.
Yeah, sometimes you will see characters on horseback, including the Countess. I like to go for a ride every now and again.
It's you, the hero of Kavach.
It's not very often you see that, but that is cool. Right, time to get some more of these scales. Joy of joys. Not any more slaughterfish in other ways. So, what did Fable bring to the table that makes like a worthy contender to Oblivion? So, I think it was like a really good game for like boiling down the essence of a role-playing game. Leveling up was really simple, as was in fact I wonder if I've actually killed all the fish and then they need time to respawn. Do I see some down that way? No. Some clams. That's okay, we can also hunt for some nern root around this way as well. Oh, hello. Gillifor and Telasma. Is this a reference to something? I'm not entirely sure. Like, I've got a feeling it is. But... because I've never encountered those people there before. The warehouse key, so I'm guessing that's the Imperial warehouse. The waterside. Like, is it meant to be like a rich woman and a poor man? They're having a secret meeting and they were caught or killed by the slaughterfish or mud crabs or something. It's sometimes hard to tell. So, I can't seem to find any more of those fish. So, how about something a little bit unusual? How about we have a swim somewhere? Build up our athletic skill. That's full. In fact, let's cancel that idea. Let's build up our crew for our pirate ship. That we can't sail.
A coin for an old...
I've heard that the Nords...
If I've not heard that voice before.
One more coin, and I can get a pair of shoes.
Oh, now I can. Sorry, now I know.
Thank you, kind sir. He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox, who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down.
I heard that Velwyn Benaris is trying to sell off Benaris Manor. Hopefully the new owners will clean that eyesore up.
Blessings of stand-up.
This is sad news. Yes? I understand the fighter... Heinrich Okenhull, captain and shipmaster. My ship is in for refitting, so I'm high and dry for a while. Concerning this, I can only speak to a friend.
Okay, so friend is basically like a companion where you can, sorry, an app, mod where you can hire anyone in the game to join you, but you gotta.
Anvil wouldn't be my choice for a refit. No proper yard, neither spars nor scantlings in good supply. But it's ill luck to complain. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? Goodbye.
Fable was one of the games as well that, again, like, reduced morality to
Good day.
obvious black and white choices.
Let's do business. Pleasure doing business with you. Let's do business.
Dahlia Rackham. Oh, by the way, Dahlia Rackham is a reference to, if I just move my camera, there you go, Dahlia Rackham. That's a reference to Jack Rackham.
Pleasure doing business with you. Let's do business. That's just not reasonable. Take care.
So I don't think I've got any more money, have I? No, I've got not enough. So, Scurvy John Half. Yeah, so Jack Rackham wasn't as Calico Jack. Was like one of the most famous pirates from the Golden Age of Sail.
Go on. I don't like you, and I don't want to talk to you.
So I just brought
What?
you onto my ship, and you're not going to talk to me. Okay.
That's well done. You. What a wonderful compliment. You're West. You're a. What a wonderful compliment. You're West. Get. What a great story. Get away. No. Remarkable. Oh, please. What? Not really now. Get away. Remarkable. Oh, you. Please. What a great story. You can't scare me. You. What a wonderful compliment. Get away from me. Well done. Good. That's just talk. You're... Oh, really? You're good. I don't like you and I... Yes? Farewell. What's this about? What? Go ahead. Oh, well, that's just... Take care.
There we go. So, let's see if there's anything new here.
How do you do?
Ah, there we go. Hello, Jack Silver.
Good day.
The shirt he's wearing doesn't weigh
Let's
anything.
see if we can't teach you a thing or two.
No, you can't.
I understand the fighters.
God's
Let's
sakes,
do
what's the
business.
fight? He sells some interesting potions here. Night Mask. And he sells lockpicks as well. Actually, I don't need lockpicks.
Good.
What I need is to sell off my potions. And he will also buy my stolen goods.
You've got a great deal there. Thank you. Come again. Good day.
Right. Fact.
Hi there.
Of course, this is where I was hiding everything else. So, kept weapons there. Got clothing in here. Doing my pantaloons back on. Go in there. Right, okay. Let's just quickly make some more potions and then we'll get into other things. Okay. Just so I can sell those elsewhere. Ah, here we are. Here's our other. Characters. What has he got there? Oh, God, that's nice. Of course.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two.
That's good.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Look at that, that's much better. And look at these as well, he sells these kind of spells. Alteration spells again. Very useful indeed.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. That's a fair...
Unfortunately, these characters don't have much gold to work with, so they're not really made for selling things
Thank
to.
you. Be seeing you.
More buying from.
A pleasure to speak with you. Farewell.
So that's two. I felt like there was a third NPC I was looking for as well. Here we are. Bacon. There is
right here.
another ball NPC called Pork Chop,
I hope I can help.
who we'll get to know.
The great forest was cleared for agriculture.
Oh, we've heard that one before.
Knowledge is power.
You could train him in mercantile.
Let's
nice.
do business.
Missions Cuirass, nice. He sells those, awesome.
Good day.
Yeah, now it starts to look better. Okie dokie, so... Let's continue on our travels. Let's get to see the world a bit more. And take all of its spoils. First, what I ought to do is buy the supplies to do so. Which time we've got? We've got plenty of time. Let's try and find an alchemist.
How goes it?
Yes.
Do you want something from me? Me? I'm just Larothier. I wish I were the Countess of Anvil, to tell you the truth. That Malona Umbranach, she's got it made.
I don't know this NPC.
Restless folks like you don't much like town life. Too slow and easy. For you, the life of the rover, gold and glory, blood and treasure. Everybody's talking about the... Take care.
What? Everybody's talking about the hero of Cav...
Yes, they are.
You too.
How are you?
I've been better.
I was hoping to see the profit, but never mind. Unless that quest kicks in at some stage later on.
Hello. I don't know you. You don't know me. Everybody's happy. I understand that Vigdis at the Fighters Guild has some skill with blunt weapons. He's been training other Fighters Guild members. You too.
If I wanted to buy potions, where can I get them that wasn't from the Mages Guild?
How are you?
There's not much in Anvil that you can really buy from. Okay. Let's carry on with our travels. Let's make our way to the city of Revel. Of course, there's an Oblivion gate. Well, of course I gotta go to someone called Horny Cave, don't I?
What's that? Here! Oh! Here!
We'll one day learn to sound one. But not today.
Hello? Who's there?
Oh!
So I'm guessing this was its own, like, this is their... Oh, good stuff. Like moonshine operation, maybe? Or rum running, maybe?
Oh! Oh!
Fine. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Spriggans. Spriggans are summoners. And they have nasty curses.
Oh! Oh!
And there's a Minotaur here, because of course there is. Let's not spend too long in this place. We'll come back here later. Because I'm not punching Minotaurs, not without plenty of health potions. Ah dear. Right. Let's continue on our travels to Breville. I like the place already. Oh Christ.
Here! Oh!
Yeah, I'm not fighting you. See ya. Ooh. Excuse me. Is this a shrine dedicated to Clavicus Mora? Hair scene. Yeah, her scenes, they're Diedrich, Lord of the Hunt. When you approach his shrine, you'll be asked by his followers if you are the hunter or the hunted. That is a unicorn. Now, fun facts about unicorns in Oblivion: you can ride them, but you have to have a 0 infamy. You're also not allowed to attack the protectors of the grove, which in this instance are the Minotaur. You attack them, and yeah, they're not too happy about that, as you might imagine. Fortunately, Harking Grove is not too hard to find. See, one thing I don't like about a lot of RPGs is that they say, oh, you should stay on the roads and it's safer. And it's like, well, no, it's not. And like, we can prove that unequivocally. We can show that actually enemies do spawn on or near the roads. And sometimes wilderness travel is just better in every sense of the word. Also, unicorns in this game are incredibly rare. Like, there is only one that I know of, and that's that one. The unicorn horn is an item that is highly desired, but not so highly desired that you get enough money for it. I think there are multiple quests that will ask for a unicorn horn, and there just aren't that many unicorn horns. Going around. Alright, I'll do the evil looking gate. Then we'll see Breville, and then I think there's some quests waiting for us there. Breville has a lot of good stuff for mages. Some good spells available for purchase. Various magic trainers. Oh no, these are clan fears. They've gone up in power, unlike me. Seriously lacking in magical items. Oh no, looked fair enough. Right. that loading screen said that you can make new friends and enemies by joining a faction. That's not necessarily true. Like, this isn't like Morrowind where joining the Thieves Guild meant like you could be locked out like the Mages and Fighters Guild, or joining like the Commander Tong would have certain effects. It really was just like if you join this guild and you make an enemy, your quest is to destroy your enemies. Let's have a look at the sigil stone again. Bird or feather? Oh yes, feather. That's definitely going on some gear that I've got. I think Mithril's the lightest I'm going to get, so there's boots. Rakshazzah. What's the creepers? Ah. Doesn't matter. That's where that. That's way better than 45 sneakers. And I can sell those shoes as well. So feather has now increased my carrying capacity by 100. And mithril is like one of the best armor types I can have for light armor, so great. It also doesn't affect my sneak speed. If I wanted to go for like a super sneaky build, I would be getting better shoes than those that I've got on now. But they're quite good. I think they were random loot anyway as well, so it doesn't bother me that much. Look how fast I'm running as well. It's marginally faster, I'm sure. Nice. So the way sure that I have pilgrimage too. So that mine to my map. Take a good look at these ruins. They are not going to be here forever. I'm not talking about those ruins over there, I'm talking about these ones. You will see that Reveal is not really in much of a better state than these ones. Ooh. Hello.
What can I do for you? It's always a pleasure to hear Uruvasa Orthralis speak at the chapel. She has a real way with words.
Fine.
Because Reveal is a very impoverished city, as you will see. It's got dirt streets. Houses are made of sort of rotting wood. But there's always the lucky old lady, who will fortify our luck by 30 points, by 10 points. And has my luck actually? I've got 80 luck. I could have to be Weena with that. Nice. But yeah, one of my favourite things to do in Reveal is do parkour. It's always fun. Let's have a look around, just quick nosy, really get to know the city. The county. Yeah, there's lots of these stairs that lead up bridges to other houses. Yeah, lots of different ledges that you can leap to. And the better your acrobatics, more chance you have of making it from one place to another. That there is a skooma den. Skooma in the Elder Scrolls is an illicit drug. A very powerful narcotic that was made illegal, I think, in Morrowind. That's Zenithar Julianus. I think it's Zenithar. The statue there, one of the gods. The Archer's Paradox. Let's have a look. I wonder what the Archer's Paradox actually is.
The Archer's Paradox. Because a perfect arrow flies forever, and that's impossible. I'm Damien, and I have no perfect arrows. I have nothing to say about the Count and his son. The rest of the town is a little rough, but I don't mind. I like it that way. Hey, you're the one they call the hero.
Yes, there is.
I can repair almost anything. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
This repair skill is
Thank you for
great.
your patronage.
Let's see. Let's find
How are you?
an inn, perhaps. A warlock's luck. Spell shop.
Take a chance on the warlock's luck. Just kidding. Everything is all perfectly safe. Tested it myself. Ungarian, retired adventurer. You may have heard of me. There are 2 ruined forts south of Bravil. One is close to the road to Leowin. The other is out on a point of land that projects into Nibbin Bay. I overheard someone say that Alaron Locke is missing. I don't know what happened to him. His wife, Ursani, is beside herself with grief. Yeah, Ursani's husband, Alaron, is missing. Poor thing. I've seen her crying at the chapel. I hope someone can help her.
So you know in D&D, when the level 20 adventurer trope is kind of redundant and overused, it exists.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
But this guy isn't going to help. So, yeah, here's some good spells here. Telekinesis is fun. Saves having to use arrows.
What can I interest you in?
Ring of Transmutation. That's pretty good, actually. An extra 50 magicka on self is not to be left. Excuse me. Excuse me again.
Bye.
Where else is there? Let's find an inn. See, the thing about having a fighter skill in every city is there aren't really that many things you can do with it. You might find different trainers for different skills, but beyond that...
You'll always get a fair deal
That's about
here.
it.
I'm Nillowin. What can I get you? What's a pretty young thing like me doing in this swamp town? I inherited the business from my late husband, and I aim to make it work. I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Robe of Creativity. Now, from what I understand, because I read the wiki yesterday, and I don't think the Robe of Creativity is actually a robe. It only covers the torso, and therefore you can wear trousers on top of it. Well, maybe I'm
You
missing
bought
it.
that for a song. Thank you. Take care.
Gilgondorin. Silver Home on the Water has beds and food. What's your pleasure? There's a room free, all right. Best you'll find in Bravil, if I do say so. 20 gold, and it's yours for the night.
I think it's the only one you can get.
Right. You'll have to go upstairs to the second floor. Your room is the second door on the right, before the staircase. Thank you for your patronage.
Well, they just sped up his dialogue.
I understand Tadros Hellas has more jobs than she knows what to do with. She's very eager to help out her guild. My neighbor, Droshanji, is worried. He's seen creatures around the house lately. Why don't you talk to Droshanji? See if you can help. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Take care.
See, I think Droshanji might be a skimmer addict. Or maybe they do have creatures running around. I don't know. Let's rest up and find out. Look at that boost. That's what we need.
Go ahead. I'm listening. What? Good news from Kva. You too.
Brokil Grow-Shotter, Lord High Warden of the Taps. Gilgondorin's most prized customer. I taste everything, over and over, and over again. It's a terrible responsibility, being Bravil's first citizen of the ale tub, but I suffer under the burden like a sure orc. Have you heard about Kvatch? Take care.
I wonder if a lot of quests aren't opening up because I need to get further in the story, because there is one that I really wanted to look into, but it doesn't appear as though it's going to open up to me.
Interesting. Go ahead, please. Have you heard about...
Bye.
Yes, I am Varin Vamori, wit and wordsmith, Bravil's foremost bard, and advanced trainer in speechcraft.
And also a bit of an incel.
Old,
That's where we got one.
worn,
We'll get
and
to know.
wicked. Wet, wounded, and wild. Empty as the eastern horizon. Dusk on the Nibbon. Solemn and bitter as the grave. I've sighted the forlorn watchman again. Every time I see that ghost, it gives me the creeps. I don't know much about that ghost, but some say he died in a horrible shipwreck. I would stay away from him if I were you. Bad omen. Each night, he wanders the shore of Nibbon Bay. Then he stops and looks mournfully out to sea. If you're interested, you may want to see Gilgondorin at Silverhome on the Water. When it comes to local legends, he's the best source in town.
There we go.
Farewell.
How are you? Morning.
I heard Ita Reyna's talking about the geography of Tamriel again. She's very knowledgeable. Are you here about joining the Mages Guild?
No.
I take my duties as chapter head very seriously, unlike some guild mages. It infuriates me how casual some guild heads are about common civility. I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy, but the first thing he did after taking over the Mages Guild was to ban its practice. Please, I'm in desperate need of help, and I think you're the only one that I can turn to. I don't suppose you could help me locate my friend Henantier, could you? I miss him so. We were study mates at the Arcane University, and we've come to grow fond of each other over the years. He's always getting himself into jams with the careless ways he performs his experiments, and, well, I'm afraid he's done it again. I'm going to level with you, as you seem like you wish to help. Henantier isn't missing. On the contrary, I know exactly where he is. The problem is, he's trapped and there's no way I can free him. Well, Henantier's been warned that if he strays outside the guild rules one more time, he may be up for summary dismissal. The rules say that he isn't to practice dangerous experiments at his home. It must be done in the guild under the watchful eye of an associate. Henantier's never been one for rules, and so he's continued to perform his latest experiments in secret. If word gets out, he'll be dismissed.
Yeah, I don't really want to say that. I don't like when games do that, especially if it's just like the one option. In a game like The Witcher, where Geralt is the, is an established character, has had, 3 games, novels, all this sort of stuff establishing him, that's one thing. This, no. I just want the reward. No, I would do it for benevolent purposes.
Great. Whatever suits you and gets me Henantier back suits me just fine. When you're ready to go and see him, let me know. But please, do hurry. Are you ready to follow me to Henantier? Very well, but do return. We aren't going far, so no need. Please, are you ready? Fantastic. Let's be off then.
So, we're going to follow this in later here to a house. Gonna help her study buddy and get him out of trouble. Now I think this is one of those things where if... Oh no, thankfully Henantier's house is here. That's handy. In fact, while she's not looking, let's steal from her.
Well, as you can see, Henantier's right here, and he's trapped in his dream world.
His mind palace.
My poor Henantier, help will be with you soon. Well, as you... I told him that trying to travel into one's own dreams is risky, but as usual, he didn't listen to me. Always has to do things his way. Henantier constructed a magical device he called the Dream World Amulet. With this device, one can enter his own mind and experience dreams. True, but this is different. When you enter your dreams with the amulet, you're in full command of a dreamlike replica of yourself. All your thoughts, your skills, and your talents travel there with you. Think of it as exploring a new land, but a land within your own mind. Henantier created the amulet to see if he could use his dreams as a training ground to help better himself. I don't know all of the details, but the amulet is a conduit to get to that training ground. It's been 3 days, and he's been stuck in his dreams. I've watched him all that time, and he hasn't been up at all. The only way to save him is to put on the Dream World amulet and go to sleep. Only then can you hopefully find out what's happened in there. I fear that anyone he knows won't be able to help him in there. Since I'm in his memories, he may dismiss me as a figment of his dreams. The only chance is for a total stranger to enter his dreams. When you're ready to do this, I'll give you the amulet. Only I know the secret way it can be removed from his neck. Don't take this sojourn lightly. The recesses of the mind can be the darkest place of all.
That seems to have worked. Well, there we go.
Are you prepared? All right. Don't take this sojourn lightly. Such violence!
So that's what happens anyway. If you,
Are you prepared to enter the dream world?
so I can't hear.
Please, use the extra bed here. If you sleep too far from Henantir, it may not work. I'll watch over you both to make sure you're safe. Oh my, I almost forgot. Henantir once told me that if he's killed in his dreams, anyone that's in there with him will die as well. So do be careful. My poor Henantir. I shudder to think what's happened to him in there. You'll have to be very careful in there. If Henantir intended it as a training ground, there's no telling what you may encounter. Now is a time for sleep. How I wish I could go with you.
So wearing the Dream World amulet. Which looks pretty nice. There's not many amulets that look like that.
My word. You startled me. Hey, come on now. There's no need to get violent. Why? Whoa! Do! Ah!
So how does he kill him?
I've lost my way. This place looks so familiar, but I can't remember how I got here. Can you help me? This place is so strange. Dream world, you say? It's more like a nightmare. I don't like this place at all. I feel like I shouldn't be here. There must be an exit around here somewhere. I'd explore this place, but I'm afraid I just don't have the courage to do so. How could I be so careless? What's the matter with me? I know I've lost something. Yes, that's it. I've lost many things in this strange place. Would you please help me?
Hang on then. Can't sleep when you're in a dream. So we're currently under the effects of
We must get out
silence
of this
spell.
place.
which test first? Let's do the test of
We must get out of this place.
perception. Here we go.
Have you found an exit to this place yet? We must escape.
So we found his perception. Now, well, first of all, that seems safe, right? Apparently not. So, the other way is forward, I think. Seems a bit strange. Why can't we just go? Well, that worked. What am I jumping around? Oh, can't do that either. See, the devs have thought about these things. And jumping over them to an extent. So, now, let's consult our scrolls. So, we've got to find the symbols that make the path. So, if we have a look at the map, I think we're the M. So 1, 2. Just jump the rest of the way. Go acrobatics. And then finally here. So which symbol are we? Yeah, it's okay. Oh, we just do that. We have found his patience.
Have you found an exit?
Once you've done it. Golly. What strange water. There we go. Usual Breville parkour doesn't quite work here, or does it? No, now it's just with a higher
We must get out of this place. Have you found?
finally, the one I'm looking for to the least with this build. Test resolve. we go. The arena has been done.
Please. I feel as though I'll be trapped here forever, and I don't even know why. But how? What you say must be the truth. I feel strange. I can see now what you were saying was no story at all, but the truth, and I'm a fool. I had no idea that the amulet could hold such power over me. I set out to create a way to conquer my failings, but it seems the tables had turned, and they conquered me. I don't know how you did it, but I thank you. Now, we must wake from the stream and take our places in the real world again. Farewell. It's good to see you in the real world. I'm indebted to you for rescuing me from my nightmare. I suppose thanks are only a small token of my appreciation. Allow me to reward you for your bravery. I'm afraid I don't have much in the way of coin, but allow me to present you with something that may help in your travels. Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people.
So we go with the Chieftain's bow. Nice. Did they give me anything else? Oh, I need to equip my stuff. Yep, he just gave me a book. Great.
Farewell, friend.
Now that Henantir has returned, things are as they should be. I do hope our paths cross again. Such a pleasure to be in good company.
Have mercy. Just one coin.
In fact, I was wondering if I find that lady and help her with her husband.
Let's hear it. I'm Vera Leris, captain of the Breville Guard. Have you heard about that ghost of the old man that looks out into Nibbin Bay each night? They're calling him the Forlorn Watchman. Spooky.
When you are the captain of the guard, could be our job to deal with it.
The Count used to be a great man, but power and idleness have spoiled him. However, we remain loyal in memory of past kindnesses and to serve Breville. Farewell.
Well, whatever works for you.
I'm sorry to impose upon you like this, but I'm in need of assistance, and I don't know what to do. My husband, Alaron, is missing.
For some reason, that was always the most memorable opening to a quest for me. More so that now I've impersoned her.
It all started when Alaron became foolish and started gambling. He'd visit the arena every week and spend our hard-earned money on bets. I told him to stop, but he didn't listen. He was certain he could win us a fortune and move us somewhere nicer, like the Imperial City. It didn't take long for Alaron to begin losing. He resorted to borrowing money from a usurer to cover his losses and place new bets. As you can imagine, it didn't pay off. He ended up owing around 500 gold. We could never have that kind of money to pay back the usurer. Yesterday, the usurer, Curden Grow Dragal, sent for my husband to meet him at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. He hasn't returned since. I fear for his life. Curden isn't known for his patience. Please, I'm not wealthy, but I'd give anything to see Alaron again. You will? Oh, thank you. Please be careful. I don't wish any harm to befall you either. I do miss him so. And when he gets back, I'm gonna kill him for making me worry like this. Farewell, and be careful. Curtain is not to be trusted.
I am Olava the Fair, Mara's living saint. It is my responsibility not to preach, but to live Mara's commands as an example to others. Varen Vamori can be really charming. Of course, there's something a bit odd about him as well.
You will come to know that.
My task is to know and love the people of Breville as if they were my own children. If you've ever been a parent, you know what a challenge that is. I don't know much about that ghost. Each night, if you're... Good day.
So... Lonely Suit Lodge. That's a dockside place.
A coin.
Possibly down this way.
Well met.
Lonely Suit Lodge, there we are.
Hi there.
Good afternoon.
Hello?
What? Have you heard about Clutch? Be seeing
This
you.
guy's wearing unusual armor. We'll come to know the significance of that.
Oh, hello.
Later.
You get any closer and I'll turn your bones to ash. Back off. I have no time for your pathetic attempts at small talk. Now, walk away before I get nasty.
Hello?
I'm Brogram Grogalash, your host at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. It may not look like much outside, but that's just the weathered Breville look.
This gentleman is a bit ugly. I will give you that much.
Good news.
For Christ's sakes.
Good
day.
is very protective of her sisters in the Mages Guild, and she's quite
Dang.
skilled at creating
Hi?
illusions.
Yeah, what do you want? None of your damn business. I'd tell you if I liked you, and I don't. All right. Oh, that's just the thing. Maybe I know him, maybe I don't. But since you're so interested, I know something that could jar my memory. I just learned that a family heirloom, the Axe of Dragol, which one of my stupid relatives lost, is located on Fort Grief Island in Nibbin Bay. My informant tell me it's hidden in the main keep at the center. Don't know what's guarding it, but I'm sure you can handle it. If you go there and bring it back to me, I'll tell you exactly where Alaron is. Then Alaron may not be coming home from his, journey for a very long time. Like, permanently. Whenever you're ready, and it better be soon, I'll have a boat waiting for you to get to Fort Grief Island. Yeah, it's a battle axe with the word Dragol carved into the haft. Huge. You can't miss it. I ain't gonna draw you a picture. Time's wasting. He's safe for now. Are you ready to go to the boat? Fine. I have it waiting for you at the dock next to the magic shop. Now get out of my sight. Lucky I'm not making you swim.
Well, so please do. Speaking of which, this is...
Does anyone see City Swimmer? Is
City
he
Swimmer.
gliding beneath the silver water? Is he creeping round a corner, hugging a wall, silent as a shadow in the dark? No, I am here. I stand proud before you, City Swimmer, trainer of the prospective sneaker, the sly sliding unseen. Ha! Members of the Thieves Guild in our fair town? What makes you think that? Never. Absurd. Such fine law-abiding citizens are we all. You are most welcome. Then you want to know about the Grey Fox. Want to learn more? Visit the waterfront district of the Imperial City. Find the Garden of Daraloth at midnight. Then ask your questions. I understand that Fathazarin is quite the conjurer. Farewell.
Oh, was it Father Saren who was a simp? Apologies. So here we are. Curtains go. Boat. Let's go find the axe. That over there? Don't mind that. Anything I need to know about before I go in? Any Nern route maybe? No? This may be a glitch actually, I'm not quite sure. Because I think that's supposed to be open. Is there a ring pull or a live out area? We're close to those.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh dear.
It appears as though Kurdan has tricked another poor soul with his axe story. You haven't guessed it yet? There never was any axe of Dragol. It was just a ruse to lure you out here. I fell for the same trick. In my case, he told me if I retrieved the axe, he'd erase my debts. I was such an idiot to believe him. You're now the prey in Kurdan's insane hunt, just like I am. And here we'll most likely die. Clever ruse. I wonder how many have died falling for it. Kurdan doesn't make most of his money being a simple usurer. He also invented what he calls the Hunter's Run. People pay him a great deal of money to hunt and kill living human prey. No questions asked, and he takes care of the bodies. He uses the dungeons under Fort Grief as the hunting grounds. I was placed here because he knew someone would go looking for me. I'm sorry you got mixed up in all of this. I hope you can fight. It's our only chance of escaping alive. Don't bother. The door to this place is now locked. The only way to get out is by descending into the Hunter's Run and killing the hunters. One of them will have the key to the door. That's Kurdan's rules. It's the only way we can win. I wish I could help more, but I can't fight. I've never held a weapon before in my life. Please, get us out of here. I'm not a rich man, but if we get out of here alive, I'll do what I can to reward you. Kurdan is treacherous. Be wary, friend.
So let's just explore our options. There's absolutely no way out of here, right? Fine weapons, very nice. Yeah, I'm gonna use my lockpick, so there's no point. So we can't actually leap out of this place. There's no way out through those doors. Right, I'm gonna finish this quest and then we're going to have to get off, I think.
To arms! To arms! You'll never take me down!
So ooh, nice. Swag's big, gotta be careful. Because they do that.
Why, you! You'll never take me down. Do your worst. The best you can do.
Well, actually, yeah, it probably is. 30 gold pieces, the most money I've ever found in a chest. Right, now we can rest up. Something we have to rely on a lot. See, this is one of my favourite quests in Oblivion, and because of it, I think it's like, it made the film Death Ring my favourite, like one of my favourite films ever, because it sort of goes into the top of blood sport and been stuck on an island If I was not careful, it might end up drowning. What a pity. Let's see if we can actually get him to drown.
This is the part. Not the best you could do.
Okay, what can we drop? See, that's actually got good value for its weight. This does that. Okay, he's up in his shield. Back down I go. Because that might be pretty good. Oh, it looks like that's vanished into the ether also. let's go back in. Let's just wait a bit. See if there's any sunlight as well. Let's see what happens there. Oh.
I'm impressed that you killed all my clients. Doesn't matter. More will come along with their purses fat with gold and hearts lusting for blood. Too bad about Alarin. Didn't need him anymore now that you're here. At least now he's free of his debt. Do you really think I could afford to let you leave here? The key you found is a fake. No prey has ever left this island alive. And I aim to keep it that way. You were right about one thing, though. This is my game, and I'm changing the rules. Die! Do your work. I'm just pathetic worm.
I can hear someone twanging a bow. To lose some weight, so start putting stuff together. Yeah, it's not as great value. I will keep these. So I got our orchid friend is down there. Nice. Ooh, hello. What on earth is he doing there? Shuffling away like that. He has 9 keys. Fair enough. So he has the gauntlets of the battle mage, light armor, good, good. Cuirass of the spy, good. What about that warhammer? Warhammer on fire. Well, that's definitely going to be worth a fair bit. So does weigh a lot, and it's not as good value for money as the other stuff. So I think I'm going to drop that because it's not as good value for the weight. Guess that myself. Also as well, yeah, like your character's head will turn in the direction of other people, and bodies automatically in third person. Reverse person has no impact. Oh ho. Right. So we'll open that now. Any loot in here? Okay, so we can make our way back. First of all, there is something I want to do. I believe there's a settlement that I want on my map. There we go. I'll just quickly add that to the map and then we'll head on back. As far as I'm aware, this place is not all that it seems.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Was as I had suspected. Necromancers. Oh. I also found human heart. Nice. Which can be used with data hearts. Okay, what else can I drop that I want? I don't really want. Get rid of those. It's not worth a whole lot. I can get a pair of old boots, I'm sure. Yeah. So, fun little thing. Fun in quote marks. I'm not picking that with. Yeah, there you go. Let's go and do job. Fun little thing. Oh. Nice. Oh, there. Castle just nice. Right, yeah, so I'm going to hand this quest in and then I think I'm going to sell loot off and then we're going to choose our next quest. But I don't know what I'm going to do. Am I going to go to the Imperial City? Am I going to do some more Main quest, because it has been a while, hasn't it? I suppose I could do some more with the main quest.
Something's wrong, I can tell. What's happened to Alaron? When I saw the grave look on your face, I knew something had happened to him. And what of that fetcher, Curtin? Then Alaron's death has been avenged. I told him that the gambling would lead to this, that foolish man, but he never listened. Before you go, I have this for you. Alaron told me that if he ever got in trouble, this could be used to bail him out of jail. He'll not be needing it any longer, and I want you to have it. I'll not take no for an answer. I know you did all you could, and for that I thank you. Now please, go in peace. I wish to be alone. Please, I wish to be alone with my thoughts.
There you go. Bow for the Wolf Queen. A skull book. Yeah, not a whole lot of the loot is this game is particularly great. Like, you don't get a lot of money, but you can
Pity on an old war veteran.
sell it off, or it can help with skills.
Welcome to a fighting...
Yes, I know we've...
If there's a complaint about a merchant, speak to Venetia Malisea. Let's do business.
Yeah. So, that is a nice cuirass, but I don't think we're going to keep it.
You got a great deal there.
Let's just sell these off and see if I can get... Oh, nice. She's expert at haggling.
You're trying to drive me out of business.
That's better. See, I can live with that.
You... That's...
Let's see if she'll haggle for 60%. If she go for 61.
That seems a fair price.
We should go to 62. We should go to 63. Oops, this is...
You need to make...
Okay.
You don't... You drive a
yep, sell that. See, I like those, and I can get more for them than that. So I'm not going to sell them here.
A good price for a good... You've made a...
Look how much money we've just turned out of her as well.
That's a... Tell your friends about me.
Well, I certainly shall.
I'm willing to teach, if you're willing to learn.
Learning armor is going to get very expensive there.
Sorry? Only... I understand the...
Aye.
What can I do for you? Good day.
You don't sell training though. Who can I see if I want training? Just any old training. Ah. Well, we can go to Johnbonne Cave. Train up a bit before we level up. So now we finally got some gold, but before I spend it on housing or sort of equipment, whatever, I'm going to look at...
Greeting. A pleasure to speak with you. I understand that. Pay attention, and you can learn a lot.
Yeah.
Good that you want it. Let's get... Pay attention. Knowledge is the key to success. Good that you want it. Fine.
Yeah, now we can level up. We can do it all over again. Yep. There we go.
A pleasure to speak with you. I'm willing to teach. Let's get to trip. Good that you...
The subtle rattle of lockpicks and falling lock tumblers is music to your ears. Your increased skills will endure journeyman insecurity. When you pick locks, only 2 tumblers will fall. When you break a pick...
Good that you want to get better. Knowledge. Good that you want it. You too.
Tell you what. Let's, while we're in Anvil, start looking at making some serious money.
Hail. What do you want? Good day.
Although, before I do that, we actually have some money to spend.
I hope I can help. Let's do business. Pleasure doing business with you. Let's do business. Pleasure doing business with you. Farewell.
I've completely upgraded Dunbarrow Cave and hired on a full crew. Once a week, the pirates who follow me will provide me with my share of their plunder. In order to send them out, I must speak with one of them to send them on a mission. They shall return to Dunbarrow Cave in 1 week with my share of the loot. So let's do that very quickly, because we haven't got very long. Just a message up. Wake up. We're waking up in 9 hours. Got to remind me how little sleep I'm going to get. Oh dear. Glitch again. So, I'm going to quickly send out my boys to get me some loot. And then... again... For goodness sakes.
Good day.
Be seen.
What do you want? Of course.
So I think I got a plunder, and within 1 week I shall have my gear. But that's not the only way I want to make some serious money. I don't know how serious the money is because I don't know what I'm going to bring back. So, could do a bit more of the fight there with the main quest, but I feel I want to be a more competent combatant. So I think it may be time to join the Fighters Guild.
Can you spare a coin? How goes it?
What is it?
Hello there.
I'll go.
What can I do for you? Looking for some work? If so, the Fighters Guild can always use able-bodied new members. Our Fighters Guild chapter here is big, primarily because we're a training center, which earns us each a good living. I love being in the guild. There's money to be made. If you'd like to join up, let me know. The Fighters Guild is always looking for new members. If you've got a clean record and don't have a bounty on your head, we may be able to use you. Are you interested in joining? Fine. You are now an associate in the Fighters Guild. For contracts, speak either with me or with Burzgro Kosh in Cheydinhall. Good luck to you. Have you heard about Kvatch? You will advance through the ranks of the Fighters Guild when you have proven your merit. As you complete contracts and fulfill your duties, you'll be promoted to the next station, accepting the associated duties and responsibilities. Be aware, though, that your rank can be stripped for failure to uphold the tenets of the guild, or at the sole discretion of the guild master. I'm sorry, you're not yet ready for a promotion. Keep completing contracts and take care of any assigned duties. A contract for you? I think I've got something that suits your experience. Arvina Phyllis has some problem with rats in her house. Yes, rats. I'm sure she can explain it to you better than I. She lives here in Anvil. Go and talk to her. Good luck. Go take care of the rats, then talk to me.
So now that I'm a member of the Fighters Guild,
Vigdis, Fighters Guild.
I could talk to people
Pay
and
attention and you can learn a lot.
learn from people.
Go to it.
I'm Rufrius Venetius, Fighters Guild hand-to-hand trainer. Knowledge is power. Hi. Hello.
I got to break in and read the most valuable books. Beggar Prince, that's a good one to read. Maybe tomorrow if I'm not doing anything. Ceremonial gear in this game is stuff that basically it's like it's fake, so that you can wear it, but it provides none of the advantages. Wondering why there's bones on the floor. It's because the Fighters Guild has.
Well then,
Hey,
how
I've
do
never
you
read any
do?
of Chloe Weave's writings. I've heard they're fairly good, though.
She travels a lot to research her books. She's in great shape from all that travel. She teach me a bit about getting news from Kvatch for a change. The last.
Let's have a quick look at what this book is. There we go.
You heard any word about the other provinces?
I've heard that the great houses of Morrowind are in upheaval.
So we've got our
Indor's in
first
ruins,
contract.
And Redoran is besieged by the...
Let's have a look at the rest of the guild hall. So we can sleep, so we've got a bed. So, we've got our next quest. So, I'm going to get off to bed. Thank you ever so much for watching. We will continue the Fighters Guild quest line. Probably, I imagine we're going to take it quite far. Because there's lots of money to be made in that. And as well, it's another major thing cleared out. And you get to see a bit more consistent gameplay in that regard. Fingers crossed if I can stick to it. Thank you ever so much for watching. Take care and stay for now.